How's it going, everyone? Equinox Phoenix here, and today we're going to talk about Batwoman Season 3, Episode 3, titled Freeze. Anyway, Shada's a grade A. I'm just not going to say the word frame 1 of a video. We all get where I'm going with this. She threatens Ryan, like, ha, blah, ha, ha, ha. I don't care about you, blah, blah, blah. And then we meet Ryan's brother. Yeah, Ryan has a half brother, technically. Gonna go over that real quick. He goes to visit Wayne and drops the mother of all bombshells in that he knows she's his sister. They're asking her out for like coffee or something. He's like, let's work together behind mom's back, blah blah blah. But unfortunately there's a problem. Anyway, now for the actual story part of this episode. A middle school kid, might be elementary school, a little kid, right, finds a canister of Victor Freeze's liquid nitrogen thing. And it gets set off somehow in a bus and freezes the bus. He was over eager to show his friend, and the girl was just not interested. She's like, I want my virtual pet. Children be like that. Anyway, it freezes the bus. Alice is having psychosomatic symptoms from her own traumas. From her own trauma. But she requests a sick day, and Ryan's just like, whatever, like, let her take the sick day. Right, like, or no, it was Luke who said it, because Ryan has to go get the liquid nitrogen from GCPD. It's a risk taker there, blah blah blah. Some crazy lady kidnaps both Nora Freeze and Nora's sister. Ooh, fun, all of that. Anyway, Batwoman comes in, fights out all the minions, gets trapped in the cryo chamber. This causes Batwing to come out. Now, while this is happening, Nora goes to Mary's clinic, and but before that while this is happening, a bunch of things happen. Anyway, Mary checks the physical symptoms on Alice and discovers it's psychosomatic. That's why I call them psychosomatic. It's in her head. That's what that means. Anyway, the symptoms are kind of in her head. It's if you recall, Alice was seeing postcards from her dad, but they were actually just like magazine clippings. It's more of that. She's losing it. And then Nora arrives, and then she kind of goads Mary a bit over Luke suffering from PTSD and denying it. Nora shows up while Mary's, you know, treating Nora. Alice takes a knife and puts it to Nora's neck, and Nora's just like, kill me. Because this woman has been running from death her entire life, and she's like, I'm just done. She's just done. Like, Nora's just done, and quite frankly, that's a mood, in a lot of ways. Like, when you're constantly running from something, it's just, you just want to stop. It doesn't have to necessarily be death. Alice just kind of gets bored of the hostage, because, you know, terrible hostage. Gets into an argument with Mary about holding someone at knife point and then just walks out. Um, when Mary tells Nora that she and Alice are sisters, Nora's response is, "You fight like it too," which very true. They do fight like sisters. Hold up. Okay. Back to 30 FPS. It's interesting to note that Nora hasn't told her sister that she just wants to die. Like, she just wants to let go. Not like Hermit Sudoku levels of die. She just kind of wants to let it go and let nature take its course. Because she just... no one wants to get into that argument, realistically, right? Like, when you're on your deathbed, you don't want to get into that argument, with someone who's like, "No, I want you to live." I'm like, you're dying, you just want to die. Right? Like, when you're actually dying, not like, "Oh, and, why has God forgotten me?" There are people like that, and it's just like, he hasn't forgotten you. One, he doesn't exist, and two, even if he did exist, hasn't forgotten you. He's supposed to be all-knowing. You'll go when it's your time. Anyway, now Luke successfully saves Ryan. Like, really close to the edge, because Sophie had to help keep Ryan awake. Turns out Sophie's not so happy with Ryan because Ryan's Ryan a bit. She's just Ryan, right? Like, Ryan's pulling a Kate, going to the Bat team first and Sophie second, and that it rubs Sophie the wrong way. Anyway, Luke successfully saves Ryan. They go off and chase the crazy lady and Dee, Nora's sister. Now, Ryan pulls a Hail Mary of a stunt when Gotham Bridge kind of collapses because of a bomb. Has Luke freeze the path, so essentially creating a fix to the bridge, and just speeds through it. They catch her. All is well. And all is well, right? He meet up and all that. Mary drops the Luke has PTSD bomb. She breaks that confidentiality, and Ryan doesn't care. She's like, "Look, Luke has to be on the field," and Luke is upset. Somewhat justifiably so, but also he really should not have been cleared for field duty. The man is not completely well. You need to like process PTSD, see a therapist and all of that. You can't just bottle it up. It's gonna come back to bite the entire Bat team in the ass sometime this season. I'm 100% sure of this. Because that's just the way the writers roll. Anyway, Alice gets thrown back into her cage at Arkham. She is the caged bird. And and she hallucinates that the nanobots are like spiders in her veins, as was the analogy she used earlier in the episode. And then it stops, and I feel really bad for her. Like, I'm just like, yeah, give her a redemption arc, and instead of giving her like a proper redemption arc, they keep teasing us on that. Nah, they're just gonna completely make her insane. Which, why? Like legitimately, why? Like, the Arrowverse writers keep doing this, and I just... Why? Like, is this gonna be character development? Like, when you just kill off a person for literally no reason, when knocking him into a coma for 2 weeks would have done the exact same thing. Hell, knocking him into a coma for a week would have done the exact same thing as them being dead. Except, the character wouldn't be dead. I get really annoyed at the dumb levels that some people like to go to, and frankly, I'm getting annoyed. They've teased us on the redemption arc so much. Wow, I am so worked up. My watch is saying I'm on a fucking. Okay, apparently I'm running now. Okay, I'm taking off my watch, but that's funny. I got so worked up with this episode that yeah, I'm apparently running, which is funny as fuck. Anyway, yeah, I don't like this. I don't like where this is going. It's annoying, to say the least. But anyway, that is the episode. Tell me what you guys thought of it down in the comment section down below. If you haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time, and as always, stay bright. They don't get a redemption arc sometime this season, I am gonna flip fucking